You already know that good music in your edit is important. But no matter what you drop under your video, it still sounds like it doesn't belong there. That's because next to video editing, there's also music and sound effects editing. Let me show you 5 tricks I use all the time. Let's open up Premiere. Trick number 1. Creating a fake Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is when an ambulance, for example, sounds higher in pitch when it comes closer to you and lower in pitch as it moves away. That's because the sound waves are compressed and stretched. Now in this scene right here, a man is sitting in his car and a truck is passing by. Now I want to add a horn sound effect right here at the moment where the truck passes the car. And I want to make it sound like it actually comes from the truck. This is the sound effect I found on Epidemic Sound, and as you can hear, it doesn't fit the scene. Well, let me show you how to fix that. Head over to the effect controls and find the channel volume settings. Here you will see the left and right volume properties. The truck is moving from the left to the right, so we're gonna make it sound like the audio is coming from the left speaker to the right speaker. First, decrease the volume on the right side. Then set a left and right keyframe. Move a little forward in time and bring back the audio on the right side. And then turn it down on the left. Now it sounds like this. Feel free to mess around with the keyframes, of course. Next, go back to the timeline and in here, decrease the volume at the moment where the truck is disappearing. And now it's time to create the Doppler effect. To do that, find the pitch shifter effect in the effects browser and drag it to your audio. Then in the effect controls, expand the parameters and set a transpose ratio keyframe. Now move forward in time. And since the truck is moving away from us, we're gonna slightly lower the pitch of the sound. That sounds awesome. To finish it off, find the low pass filter and drag it underneath the other effects. This will cut off the high frequencies because you don't hear them as much because we're sitting in a car. You can also slightly automate this, but that's optional. Next, find the convolution reverb effect and drag it to your clip as well. Then once it's open, you'll find a preset in here called Inside Car. Play around with the settings and this is what it sounds like when it's done. Awesome, right? Next, I want to show you how to make the music sound like it's actually playing underwater. But first I'll need some sound effects for that. I usually look on Epidemic Sound. You'll find amazing music and sound effects for every creator. My favorite way of browsing is using the assistant. I just give it some details about my project and it will instantly find music that fits my video. There you go. Now there's always that one track that stands out, and if you click this button, you'll get a new list of similar songs. Amazing, right? You'll also find that button back if you're browsing music the traditional way. This button right here opens up the Adapt feature. Here you can literally change the song to fit your project. You can change the length, make it loop, or go to Adapt Music. Here you can use AI and tell it what it needs to change to the song. After submitting, you can see the changes in here. Or you can go back to the original track. Now, if you think that was cool, you're gonna love this. They actually released a new beta feature called Studio. You upload your video, describe it, then click Create Soundtrack and poof. Your entire video is sound designed. You can click the clips and adjust the volume, add fades to them, or try alternative sounds that might fit your video even better. The timeline kinda works the same as in Premiere. You can mute and solo, and lastly, you can export your files, change the download type, the file format, and you can export XML, so you can actually drag them straight into Premiere without having to reorganize your timeline. With 55,000 premium tracks and 250,000 sound effects made by real actual artists, all the music is completely restriction free. So you're 100% safe from copyright claims and all of that stuff. Click the link down in the description to get a 30 days free trial of Epidemic Sound. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video. And now it's time for trick number 2, making the music sound like it's underwater. Now let me explain how this works. First, I'll add an EQ to my audio clip. Then in the effect controls, let's open it up. Right here, you'll see a frequency spectrum. You can actually see the waveforms of the audio. On the left, you'll find the low frequencies. In the middle, you'll find the mids. And on the right side, you'll find the high frequencies. Underwater, the high frequencies are not strong enough to travel, so you can't hear them. That's why you can cut them away, as you can see right here. Now, instead of using an EQ, we're gonna use something simpler, and that is the low pass filter again. This one is a lot easier to automate. Move the playhead to the moment where the speaker is above water. Then set the cutoff to 20,000 Hz. That makes sure that all the high frequencies will pass. Then set a cutoff keyframe. Now move to the moment where the speaker goes underwater and then decrease the cutoff. Feel free to mess around with this until you find the sweet spot. And there you go. Time for trick number 3. Manipulating a song to make it fit your clip. In this clip, which you probably recognize, I love how the song starts. Now, unfortunately, it's way too long for this clip, and there's also way too much going on in the middle of the song. All I want is the beginning and a nice ending. That's why you must go to the end of the clip and add a cut to the moment where the last beat hits. Let me go back to the beginning and find a nice spot on beat to end the song. Right here, add a cut, remove everything in between and move the end of the song to the front. Now when you zoom in, tweak the clips a little, trim them to make it sound on beat. And there you go. Perfect. Trick number 4. But now what if the ending of your song doesn't have a good hit? Right here I did the same thing. I took the ending and synced it to make sure it's on beat. It does sound cool, but I'd like to hear a hit drum as soon as the last shot comes in. Well, you can actually layer a hit sound just like that. Without the music, the hit sounds like this. Now, if you listen to it combined, it sounds amazing. Now, there's a way to make this sound even better, and that's by using an EQ again. You just drag it to the hit sound effect and go to the effect controls. Then make sure the EQ is opened up. Now, the snappy frequencies are positioned toward the middle, so grab one of the bands and play around with them until you hear it snapping a little more. Stay away from resonating frequencies. You can also boost a little of the lows to give it some extra boom. And that brings us to trick number 5. Sometimes intros of songs are just too long. You just want to start at the drop right away. Now, if you're looking for a technique that makes you introduce that drop faster, keep watching. So as you can see, there's a lot going on, but I want my song to start here. Add a cut and remove everything in front of the playhead. Then do the same thing you learned before. Find the last beat and the ending of the song and duplicate it in front of your clip. Let me zoom in and of course fine-tune our trim right here. Alright, so with this clip, the first thing you'll do is nest it. That will probably make the waveforms disappear. And to fix that, right-click your clip again and choose Render and Replace. There you go. Next, right-click the clip a third time and click on Speed Duration. In this window, check Reverse Speed. Then click on OK. Now see what happens. You just created a riser and you can snap it to your song like this, and there you go. A beautiful introduction. Next, I want to show you guys how to create this cool text animation in Premiere. So to continue the lesson, click the video right here on your left. Thank you guys so much for watching.